Hey there. How are you?
What the fuck?
I'm good. How are you?
What?
Pretty good.
I swore. Sorry. What?
I'm pretty good.
So we just watched a fantastic video, dude.
We did. It was of Macho Man.
Yeah, of the Macho Man. It's the famous cream of the crop episode. The famous cream of the crop video. And it's I love that video, dude.
Oh man, he just keeps pulling coffee creamers out of nowhere.
Yeah, like he's playing a creamer like gotcha game. He keeps pulling out creamer. They keep coming out cream.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the cream of the crop. And he just keeps pulling coffee creamers out.
Yeah, and he puts one in the dude's pocket, and he's like, oh yeah, 'cause you don't mess with Macho Man. Oh yeah, and I'm the cream of the crop. That's right. It's so good. I love it. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
One sec. That's that moment when you're just minding your own business, walking around, and then you just get hit with that anxiety, and you're just like, what? I like human weapons, 'cause I'm a human.
You're a humane individual.
I'm a human. I'm animated.
No, I'm a human.
What? Man, I can't remember what else he says. That's an Alex Jones thing. He gets crazy, and he goes, I'm a human. I'm animated. I like to eat. I like to make children. God, that man. What era is Macho Man from? Like WWF, obviously, but like
he's pre-Attitude Era.
Okay.
And then what it is he was in the WWF before Attitude Era, and then he went to WCW.
Okay.
During the Attitude Era, I believe. And then he passed away.
He did pass away, unfortunately. I loved him in the Spider-Man movie, obviously, if people have been watching long enough to know. Whoa, what did I do?
You killed an elite Zealot before he could escape during the tip of the spear.
Oh, cool. But yeah, I love the whole, you got 3 minutes of playtime. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that, dude. Macho Man, like, I've never even really seen him wrestle, but he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's
like, just as a personality, I really like Macho Man.
He really stands out.
Yeah, I love his do-rag and his ski glasses.
I mean, he's an equivalent legend of, like, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan.
Ric Flair.
Huck Hogan.
Huck Hogan. Thick Lair. Dude, I finally get one of these.
Dude.
Do you remember the, since I guess we're just talking about wrestling now, do you remember, what were they called? The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse or whatever? It was like...
the Apocalypse?
Yeah.
They're just the 4 Horsemen.
Of the Wrestle-apocalypse.
The 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Yeah. They're the ones that the Book of Revelation talked about.
You're thinking the biblical 4
Yeah.
Horsemen. But the 4 Horsemen of wrestling was just the 4 Horsemen.
It was Ric Flair, right?
It was Ric Flair, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and not Tom Anderson.
From MySpace. Hell yeah.
No, Dean Malenko and the dude with something Anderson in it.
I think you're right. I don't really remember.
It's not Tom Anderson. It's
I had action figures of them when I was a kid.
Sick. I'll look.
Chase is currently looking this up because I definitely don't know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, I'm getting hammered over here. Taking that hard dick.
Oh, Arn Anderson.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Fucking Tom Anderson.
Well, actually, I'm thinking...
Oh my god.
The 4 Horsemen is Tom Anderson, Mark Zuckerberg.
Whoever created My Yearbook.
And whoever created...
What's another one? Oh, what am I talking about, dude? Who invented Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't use Twitter, so I forget about it.
actually, to be more
Modern.
to be more correct. Not about the social media, but about the Four Horsemen.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 sets of Four Horsemen.
Of the Wrestleocalypse.
Ric Flair. It was Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Tully Blankard.
Blankard. I'm about to die again, and I need health. Maybe there will be a scattered health pack around here somewhere. Well, I totally think we should play one of the old wrestling games on the show. I think that'd be fun.
I agree.
Like the original SmackDown versus Raw, or like 2006 or something. Those are the ones that I played.
Yeah, same.
When I was younger.
SmackDown versus Raw, and even like SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth.
Oh yeah, shut your mouth.
You just blew yourself up.
Yeah. Shut Your Mouth. Is that the one that had Brock Lesnar on the cover?
That was the one with Triple H on the cover. Here Comes the Pain was Brock Lesnar.
Oh, okay.
I know too much about wrestling, honestly.
Well, you can never know too much about something. If you know enough about something, it's good for conversation.
I watched the shit out of wrestling for the first like 16 years of my life, I think.
Honestly, even when I was into wrestling, I didn't really watch the show that much. I played the games more than anything. But I watched Raw because I liked Tarnation. Because I liked Rey Mysterio, which I think he might have been on SmackDown at the time, honestly. And I liked John Cena back when he was on Raw, and I used to watch that and everything. And me and a friend used to watch the DVDs of D-Generation X.
Yeah, what's crazy? I mean, I actually went to live events and shit.
Oh yeah, you met that chick in Eugene.
Yeah, I met. Yeah, that was OVW. Before there was NXT, there was Ohio Valley Wrestling, and I would go to the live events of that before the Ruthless Aggression era, I think it was, because I seen Batista. Oh my god.
Fucking idiot. Oh, you seen Batista?
Did I see Batista? No, I didn't see Batista. I got a signed autographed poster of Batista right before he left.
Oh my god, no. Oh my god.
But anyway, I took a picture with Maria Kanellis and Eugene before they went to WWE. They came back to OVW from WWE and was there for some reason.
I forgot about Eugene until you mentioned him. I not necessarily saying anything mean about him. I kind of just forgot.
No, I was at OVW when before Sheldon Benjamin was big. Like, he was in OVW.
I don't know him.
He's, he was a tag team champion, with, Charlie Hayes? Charles Hayes?
Oh. Oh, no, I'm doing it again!
Why do I feel like we're doing the same thing we did last episode?
Because we did. We are. We did and we are.
We did. We are. It did.
I was really into the Hardy Boys when they first started coming out. Jeff and Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy. Oh yeah, dude. During the Attitude Era, when they would have TLC matches.
Oh yes. Yeah.
That was sick.
Because that was Jeff's thing. What was it called? The Swanton Dive or something?
Swanton Bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd get up on that ladder and...
That was Jeff Hardy?
Yeah.
Matt Hardy would do the leg drop off the top rope?
Yeah. That was sick, dude. Wrestling was really bad, I feel like, for kids. Because, like, they'd see them do that performance art, pretty much. And just like, well, I'm going to get on my trampoline and do that same thing, and then, like, break every bone in their body.
Dude, I had ladder matches in my living room. Like, I would tack those, like, $20 belts you would get in the toy aisle.
Yeah, dude.
And I would tack them up to the ceiling, and I would have ladder matches in my freaking living room.
That's sick, dude. That's sick.
There's this one friend I had, like, that he's like a super skinny dude.
Me?
Yeah, kind of like you, but we had a ladder match, and I tipped him over. I tipped him over while he was climbing up for the belt. Like we had a fucking match, dude, with a real ladder.
They just brought like a real ladder in the house and just man tried to do like it's like, all right, we're gonna do Hell in a Cell with my dog's cage.
Yeah.
But you gotta use your imagination, dude.
By God, JR.
Dude, if we get the chance to meet JR and King, dude, well, let's do it, man.
I will, 100%.
We'll do it, and we'll do impressions of them.
Yeah, I walk up to JR. Boomer Sooner, JR.
By God, we just met co-op cooperative.
A shock.
You can take over now. I'm good. I like to play in small increments. God, this looks really nice, dude.
It does.
Like I feel like they've definitely touched up the environments with bringing this to PC and upgrading it to, you know, giving it a higher frame rate and everything. I feel like you don't necessarily see the environments and the textures have to load in and everything like you used to on 360. Obviously, they like it looks really consistent, really nice, really smooth.
It is actually insane because like how much just extra frames makes a game look.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when you're playing it like on Xbox, like think about like when you're a kid, you don't know shit about PCs.
Yeah.
You know, you're just playing on Xbox, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And then you play it on a more powerful graphics system.
Yeah.
And it's just insane.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that Sonic 06 was a bad game until other people said it was. And like that game's a glitchy, unfinished mess. I don't like to go as far as to call it a bad game because like how do you know if it's bad or good? It wasn't finished. Like if it was finished, it might have been, you know, one of the best playing Sonic games ever. You don't know.
True.
But yeah, like I was gonna say something. I forgot what my point was. But yeah, you just don't really like notice it. I guess I was gonna say like a lot of people treat like doing games like the anniversaries, I guess, with Halo 1 and 2 anniversary, and you know with the new games that they've been doing. Like obviously, like it makes more sense with like Halo 1, I guess, and like Crash and Spyro. They've been, you know, remaking those games. But like for games like this, and as much as it would have been cool to have like a Halo 3 anniversary, like honestly, doing like what they did with Reach and just giving it a higher frame rate and just making the textures and make everything that's load in like more consistently and like more, you know, naturally. And honestly, it's a lot without doing a lot, you know?
Yeah, like it's just crazy because look, you can tell by the ground that this is an older game. Like you can tell that they just threw together a flat like image.
Yeah.
A flat JPEG there. And it's not 3D. It's just a ground. There's rocks, but it's just not 3D. It's just flat.
Yeah.
But like with the extra frames, you see the grass and everything, and it's just crazy. Like compared to an Xbox 360, you know?
Yeah. I don't like birds.
Really?
Nah. They freak me out, dude.
I love birds.
They constantly look freaked out. Like if you look at like a dumbass pigeon, or you look at like I don't know, like a crow or like a hawk or something, like they don't ever look relaxed. They constantly look like they're going to rip your fucking throat out at any point, and I don't like that. They also have really sporadic movement, which freaks me out in general. Like I know they do it a lot in like horror movies and stuff. That really like quick, like unpredictable, like sporadic movement and shit. Most commonly used in like stop motion stuff as well. Like I don't know, it's just really unnerving to me. I don't like it. Birds move like that with their heads, so they're just fucking like looking all over the room. Like you don't know when they're just gonna get the idea and their tiny little brain dead fucking excuse they have for a brain and just like take off or stick their talons in your eyeballs or whatever. Like I don't like birds. They make me uncomfortable.
I don't know. Like I mean, I would like to have a pet bird.
What kind?
Like a parrot or
Oh, parrots, they mock
Like
you.
a tropical bird?
Oh, yeah. They're pretty.
Like they can talk and sing?
That'd get annoying after a while.
Would love it. I really wanted a pet bird for a while. I don't know. I want one, but I just don't want to have the responsibility to have to clean the cage and shit.
Yeah,
to
I
be
feel
honest.
that. Yeah, I wouldn't want one that would talk. That would aggravate me. Like, I would hate, like, saying, like, some dumb shit, and then it, like, say it to me for the rest of my life.
Brock, welcome back to Co-op Cooperative, Brock.
Brock, P-Bird, Brock. I'm just like, shut up. Like, you're dumb. Like, Brock, you're dumb. Like, stop.
I love birds.
Oh, God, I don't know. Even when I go to pet stores and stuff, like, I like to stay away from the bird section. Like, it's not necessarily, like, I don't think I necessarily have, like, a hatred for birds. They just make me uncomfortable. Because, like I said, they're just really unpredictable and weird. They're like, I just don't like being around
It like
them.
freaks you out.
It makes
You
me...
have a fear of birds.
It makes me physically uncomfortable to be around birds. I don't know, because I just don't like it. I remember I used to, like, speaking of stuff that used to make me, like, uncomfortable, I used to go to Cracker Barrel when I was a kid, and they used to have this toy that they would stick in, like, a tiny little circular pin, and it's, like, battery operated. Hell, it was, like, a little ferret-looking thing attached to a ball, and you turn it on and just, like, rattle around in the fucking thing. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to hate those. Because they have that really shaky movement, and they just like go over the place. I'm like, I can't. You can't like
an uncontrollable shake.
Yeah, it's just like because you can't like predetermine like what's gonna happen. It's all just sporadic and weird. And I don't like that. I don't. Man, it messes with me. I don't like it. It freaks me out.
Next time on Co-op Cooperative.
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that
I swear to God, if Carter makes a move on our Spartan babe, I'm gonna go to the future and kill him before he gets killed. Spoilers, by the way.
Bye, baby.